What's up? I am Noah from Highsnob, and this is day 6, the last day of Paris Fashion Week. We have been to so many shows, we've spoken to so many people, and man, we've had the most crazy access we've ever had. But it is not over. Today is another day, and there are some great shows coming up, so please stay tuned. As usual, Matt Williams always shows the leaks the last day of Paris Fashion Week, which makes it really special. We got a chance to go backstage, we also got a chance to see the show and speak to some of the best people in the front row on their thoughts of it. Really special moment. Check it out. So what you think of the show?
Matthew's the GOAT.
GOAT. You wear his clothes all the time, man. So, you know, how crazy was it to like see his wife walk the show and to see all that love?
Yeah, no, I don't know. He's like very personal with his shit, innit? Like everything Matthew does is like personal to him and his family. Like even the name of the brand, everything about the brand. You know what I'm saying? So it was inevitable that one day she was gonna walk. Jen's a beautiful woman, man. So yeah, it was sick. I was happy.
Thank you, man. All right, man, so what you think of the show?
I thought it was really good. I thought it was a level up, as it always is. And I hope it has that. I hope that they're the underdogs forever. It's more exciting. Yeah, I loved it. I really, really loved it.
Thanks, man. All right, man, so what you think of the show?
The show was amazing. Obviously, the design and the clothes that Matthew accomplishes, it always executes at 100%. And the music was amazing. The venue, beautiful. I loved it.
And what'd you think about his wife walking the show and that love that he got?
Oh, man. I mean, I was with Jen the other day when she told us she was going to do it, and we were so hyped. And to be honest, obviously I wanted to see the collection, but a big highlight was me looking forward to see her walk the runway, and she killed it.
She killed it, man. Thank you so much. All right, so we went to New Paris, which is one of the dopest boutiques in the city, just to check out the Shoe Surgeon's newest drop. Also, while I was there, I checked out a really dope new brand called Scarface Fly Scarves. Had to shout that out, you already know. And we also caught up with the Shoe Surgeon at his workshop in Paris, which is the first time he's ever brought it to Europe, so it's really special. Check it out. How did you start this school, and why bring it to Paris?
I started the school about 4 years ago, and I had a mentor that made cowboy boots, and we always spoke about having like a workshop or like a trade school, like maker school, because it doesn't exist. So 4 years ago, I had my first class in Brooklyn, and the response was amazing, so I continued to build it. And there's just something really amazing when you get the energy from all of the students. You can't even describe it.
Yeah. It's crazy because when I walked in and when I heard about it, I was like, oh cool, kids are gonna be just like painting on shoes or like switching laces, but they're making like a whole shoe.
Yeah, no, it's pretty intense. It's a 4-day class that's I would say it's like 10 to 12-hour days, but it's a lot. So they completely take apart the shoe and pick out your materials, design it, and then cut the materials, and then sew it, and then last it, and put the sole on it. It's a lot.
That's really a lot, and I heard that they like eat with you guys and like really, really hang out. Like it's a very family-oriented thing, so I think that's really cool. But what we really have to talk about are these, man.
Yeah.
So I went to Nous yesterday, and check these out. Also, the super flexes that use the fragment bottom. So just talk about why the City of Lights.
Yeah, I knew I was coming to Paris, and this colorway like reminded me of Paris, and all of the lights, like it glows in the light at night. It reminds me of just like the lights in Paris at night. So I wanted to be able to drop the shoe while I'm here in Paris.
And why exclusively to Nous?
Why exclusively to Nous? We worked with them, I think, a year ago or 2 years ago on a project, so it was good to be able to be back with Nous and do it there.
That's deep, man. Well, thank you, dude. Love.
Thank you.
Also, our producer flexed and has a brand called Scarface. This is it right here. It's also around my neck. Really dope. Let me show this. The flex. Wear it just like this. Are we rolling? What's good? Paris Fashion Week is officially over, and I'm here with the beautiful, very talented, my friends, my colleagues, the editors here at Highsnobiety. What is going on?
I mean, you went a little far calling us all friends, so.
What'd you think of this Fashion Week? Honestly, I feel like this was a really important one. I actually asked every single designer that I talked to, what do you like about menswear right now? And they all said the inclusivity. So what do you like about menswear right now, and what'd you think of the season?
No, I mean, I like that it's not necessarily menswear anymore. We had Sakai, Chitose Abe showed both her pre-spring resort collection, women's wear, and the men's line to really emphasize how similar they were. You had a lot of women's looks also on the runway at Alyx. I mean, even Heron Preston, Off-White had some like women's looks. And it just seems like we're sort of in this time where people are acknowledging that, gender isn't really about clothes. It's like people, men and women, and, people in the LGBTQI community are going to gravitate towards products they like and pieces that help them express themselves through clothes.
Max, what did you think of this Fashion Week?
For menswear, most of it felt like women's wear this season. Lots of skirts, sneakers are out, high heels are in.
Paris Fashion Week, for me, has been a massive transition, or just a continuation of that transition of what we've seen happening in menswear the last 2 seasons now, where kind of athleisure sportswear is kind of dying a little bit of a death. We're moving back into sartorialism, back into tailoring, and everybody's doing it. Everybody's paying respect to clothing for menswear as it should be. But still, as everyone said on this panel here right now, inclusivity into being able to adjust shapes and silhouettes to kind of fit everybody.
Speaking of inclusivity, I mean, Celine did have one black model on the runway this season, so it's a change.
We gotta fix that. Zoom in on me. We gotta fix that.
What was your favorite show?
Undercover, hands down.
Yeah?
I mean, it was either Undercover or Dries, but yeah, Undercover was just like the whole theme was just no more streetwear. It was tight. It was like mostly tailoring with some Cindy Sherman and like vampire embellishments, but like on a tuxedo. It was a vibe.
Fire?
Probably Game Bahar. Yeah. I guess they take things that are really simple, like tank tops and denim jeans, and make them really interesting, still wearable, nice details.
I remember there were so many good shows. There was Lueva, which was amazing, probably my favorite. And then we had Alyx, which we literally just came from, which was great. And I want to shout out the younger designers as well, like Emily Bodie, Spencer Phipps was really good. Ellie Jean said the Undercover show was quite something we didn't expect. It's something different every season. But I would have to say my favorite was Lueva.
Word.
Jonathan's killing it this season.
Corey, what did you like?
My favorite show was On the Millimeter. I'm just a fan, and it was just so pretty, so beautiful, so poetic. The casting was on point, honestly, and men and women's clothes or women's, it's just like the line is starting to blur even more, and I think, the brand On the Millimeter did it so well.
I think my favorite of all the shows is Emily Bodie, dude. It just was it was just so beautiful, you know what I mean? Also, favorite pieces.
Shout out Game Bahar again. They made a tank top, like a double strap going down the back, with an evil eye on the front. It's me all over. I'll be copying next year for sure.
I'm gonna break it down. Favorite accessory, the Dior Daniel Arsham eroded saddlebag. It's gonna be like a house to buy it, but whatever. The B24s in that collection with like the blue and pink gradients are also sick, but my favorite sneakers are probably the new Louis Vuitton like runners. Those are hot, but the code of the season already, I'm calling it for Spring Summer 20, is the Dries sunflower jacket. It's so good.
I have two things. First of all is the Body jacket that she has every season, but with all the little flags. And the second one is the Alyx shoe and shoe, as he calls it. He did the new colorways this season in brown, which was crazy nice.
Slip-on?
The slip-on. That's you, man. You're the slip-on.
Jill Sanders again, like that super. It was like a metallic, small, looked like a cigarette case almost that they had walking down the runway. Also, the netted bags at Lambon this morning were really great. Like a nice little beach bag. You can throw like a towel in it, just like some. I don't know. I loved it because it's like you can wear it to the beach, you can wear it to the office.
I want to shout out Dunhill. They had sick accessories, and I know that's not going to be your favorite one, so I'm just going to go ahead and shout out Dunhill. So fire.
Leopard print, Drees, long coat. So that's just me all over.
Yeah,
Drees
was really
But
pretty.
also the Rimowa Dior.
All right, but something else. Tons of collaborations happened this fashion week. Like, everyone had at least one or two things that they were working on with other companies. So what were some of your favorite ones for, collab-wise?
Man, Nike had a ton of great ones, but the one that speaks to me the most are the new Comme des Garçons Air Max 95s. But second honorable mention is Sacai with the big Lebowski on the quotes on the shirts, which was just totally my language.
I personally love the Rude Terry Lazare sunglasses. Fire. Fire.
I really love the GmbH Asics, the new colorways were really great. You know, I have a pair of the first ones, and I'm excited to see that collaboration still going on.
I know I already mentioned it, but I'm sticking with that Dior Rimowa.
Yeah, it's
good.
good.
It sticks in your head. You want it.
Yeah.
All right, so guys, Paris Fashion Week is officially over. Thank you guys for joining me. I know some of us have flights in the morning because you have to see Jacquemus. So your Fashion Week is not over. We have to go on flights, and we also have after parties to go to because this is what we do in Paris. So much love to all of you guys. Peace.
Peace.
That was good, though. I think